Navigating finances with a partner can be tricky. In this video, I'm going to talk about what it means to combine finances with your partner and how to do it in 6 simple steps. All right, what does it mean to combine finances with your partner? Well, combining finances will not look the same for every couple. For some couples, combining finances may mean merging bank accounts and sharing credit cards and co-signing loans. For others, it might mean keeping your accounts totally separate but sharing some expenses. You're free to handle your finances in whatever way works best for you, your lifestyle, and your relationship. The important thing is that the two of you agree and support each other in achieving financial success. Here are my 6 tips for combining finances with a partner. Number 1, talk about your family financial history. Both of you are coming from different backgrounds and have different approaches to money. It's important to talk about your individual money relationships so you can figure out how to handle finances as a team. Personally, I came from a family that didn't have that much literacy. We didn't know that much about money. And we didn't know that much about good money management, so I didn't learn a lot about that. My husband, on the other hand, comes from a family of financial advisors, so he had a lot of financial literacy coming into our relationship. Knowing where we were both starting from was really helpful in figuring out how we were going to navigate this together. Number 2, discuss financial goals. Being able to dream together and support each other is one of the best parts of having a partner. The two of you need to be on the same page financially. Are you saving up to buy a house in the next few years? Do you have debt that you want to pay down? Do you want to be able to travel together? Does one of you want to quit your job and start a business? Decide what financial goals the two of you want to pursue, either individually or together, and start working towards them. Number 3, decide how you want to combine your finances. This is one of the fundamental decisions you'll have to make as a couple. You or your significant other may be bringing in substantial assets or substantial debt or varying levels of income into the relationship, which you may or may not want to share. There are a few options for how you decide to navigate combining finances in your partnership. Option 1 is fully combined finances. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. This is shared debt, shared investments, and shared spending. Or you could choose to partially combine your finances. And this could look a number of different ways. A really common way is that you may decide to have a joint account where both people can contribute and withdraw from. And you could also share some expenses that come out of that account. But you may also still have separate accounts for either individual spending or keep some of your investments and debt separate. The third option is to maintain individual finances. You may choose to keep a majority or all of your finances independent from your partner. You can choose to divide up expenses, like you get the gas, I'll get the water, or you may pay each other back for a portion of your shared expenses. There is no right or wrong way to do this. All couples are different. In fact, my co-founder of Dow Janes and I each do this differently. My husband and I, we have fully combined finances, whereas her and her partner have partially combined finances. However you decide to do it, it just needs to be right for your partnership. Now, if you decide to fully combine or partially combine your finances, you will likely want to open a joint account to facilitate this. Joint accounts help to make money management less complicated as all the information is centralized. They also promote trust and transparency and communication, and it's a good way to work towards your common goals when you can both see what's happening. Number 4, determine who pays for what. If you're keeping your finances somewhat separate, then decide what you'll pay for jointly and what you'll pay for separately. Also, if you have different levels of income, you can decide how you want to divide things. You can also choose which expenses are shared and which expenses will be independent. So, for example, maybe you agree to split the groceries and the mortgage payment, but each of you is responsible for your own car payment. Or if you wanted to do an elective investment like renovate the house, who will actually brunt that cost? Now, if you're fully combining your finances, you don't need to determine who pays for what, but I do have a bonus tip that can be really helpful. And this is to set some rules for spending. For example, one of the rules that's been really helpful for me and my husband is to set a dollar amount over which, if one of us is going to spend more than that amount on any given purchase, we're first gonna discuss the expense together. So in my family, that number is $500. If there's anything that either of us is going to buy that's over $500, we have a rule that we discuss it with each other first. Now, we didn't always have this rule. There's a reason we have it, right? Because in the past, without this rule, it led to misunderstandings and resentment. But since establishing this rule, it helps us know when we can make an independent decision and when we should communicate and get alignment before moving forward. The next thing to do is to set a budget. So for any of your shared expenses, you want to agree on how much you're willing to spend on them. Be sure to agree on a discretionary spending amount and the amount that you're putting towards necessary expenses. The sixth thing to do is to assign financial duties. There's a lot of tasks that need to happen related to your finances, and determining who will be responsible for the different tasks can prevent a lot of arguments in the future. So write down all of the different things that need to happen in order to manage your finances and determine which of you is going to be responsible for which tasks, like setting and managing the budget, paying bills, filing taxes, making investments, and managing investments. Decide which tasks are shared, which tasks are handled individually, or which tasks are handled by one of the two of you, but it's to benefit both of you. And you can also decide, well, maybe for example, your partner is going to maintain the budget, but you are going to set the budget together. Or your partner is going to maintain the investments, but you're gonna make shared investment decisions together. Number 7, create a weekly money ritual date. Communication and transparency are key in pretty much every aspect of a relationship, but especially when it comes to finances. Understand where your joint money is going and keep each other on track to meet your financial goals. We recommend making this weekly money ritual fun. You can make it romantic, you can keep it lighthearted so that it's something that you want to keep on doing. Now, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to how you should manage your finances as a couple, but I hope that this helps you get on the same page with your partner financially so that you can both enjoy a lifetime of financial success together. If you found this video helpful, click the button to subscribe because we release videos like this every single week. And I'll see you in the next one.